is interesting is there is some evidence that the mechanism that starts the disease may be also. So the one theory is that the elevation of the pressure is cyclical. So you have almost like a pounding at the back of the eye, and that creates a trauma, a stress-related response. Interestingly, there is, if you remember Muhammad Ali, who died very recently, if you remember that one of the things that was put forward with his Parkinson's was the fact that the repeated head trauma was one of the causes for how he had stress-induced brain injury.
Again, a cyclical damage.
Absolutely. And the same thing in Alzheimer's. There is quite a lot of that boxers develop Alzheimer's because of the fact that they are repeatedly damaging the brain against the skull. So that's a commonality. There is also this link with the plaques. So in Alzheimer's disease, you have plaques and tangles in the brain. So the plaques are formed by a protein called beta-amyloid, and the tangles are formed by tau. Now, we have a theory in Alzheimer's that what has actually happened is that beta-amyloid is not being cleared away properly from the brain. What happens then is that it's deposited in the brain, and this is as a result of some neurotoxic stress. But in itself, by having beta-amyloid in the brain, you get more nerve cell death. And one of the more recent ways of looking at Alzheimer's is you do what's called a lumbar puncture. So you take a sample of the cerebrospinal fluid, which unsheaths the spine and the brain, and you look for the level of beta-amyloid. And if the beta-amyloid level is reduced, then what's happened is it's been deposited in the brain. So it's believed to be an early indicator. Now, very interestingly, a very similar phenomenon has been found in a group of patients in Japan, actually, where they showed that when they looked at the analysis of the jelly of the eye, the vitreous, and they looked for the presence of this beta-amyloid. In patients who had glaucoma, there was a reduction. So in other words, it had been deposited in the retina. And in that same group of patients, the incidence of Alzheimer's in the glaucoma patients was much higher than in the population. So there is that link as well.